Hello my friends, welcome back to another exciting episode of Hunting Rocks. As always, I'm your hunting guide, Jeff, and by the time you see this video, I'm going to be 1, maybe 2 weeks out from Geode Fest. So I figured, you know what the heck, I'm going to go for a bunch of geodes coming up. I may as well get my eyes set for what geodes look like, although I do know. So I came down here to my geode creek, and we're going to fill the bag up with geodes today. It's always fun down here. Always a good time to find the geodes. I give a bunch of them away to kids and stuff. But anywho, why don't you guys come with me? Let's see what we can find, and when we get home, we'll crack some open. And we'll start off with this one right here. Looks like a good geode. It's got a little bit of a rattle to it. Yeah, that one rattles pretty good. All right, geode number 1 in the bag. That did not take long. Just shot my intro, and there it sat. See if we can find some more. I think I'm going to walk upstream first today, and then I'll walk downstream. And just because I like to do it, the time is now 12:03. Let's see how long it takes me to fill my bag with geodes that rattle. Well, it looks like turkeys have been down here, besides this turkey. But we're starting to find some geodes. No rattle, pretty solid. I'm going to leave that one. Let's check this one. Nice little rattle, nice little sized geode. There's another little guy. He's hollow and rattles. There's one, not interested in it. I'm looking for the bigger sized geodes today. I'm going to be a little picky, so this may take longer to shoot this video than normal. Then again, it might not. Well, that would have been a cool one, but it's broken. Alright, let me get these two in my bag. Let me look at this one first. No. Okay, let's keep going. This looks like it may be a good one. Oh yeah, listen. Let me try to do it near the microphone. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear that rattle, but that is a good hollow geode. I often wonder how many big ones are buried underneath all this gravel. I'm sure countless. What is that? Oh, that's cool. Hold on, let me get this into the sunlight. So, crystallized exterior, and that is a solid geode. It's pretty cool looking. I'm not going to keep it, but still pretty cool. Throw that down. Somebody else may want that. This looks like a good one. If it's a geode, might not be. Nope, it fooled me. Not a geode. The water through here is crazy low right now. Also, a lot of the vegetation is dead. We haven't had, I mean, we've had rain, but we haven't had rain in a while. It's been very dry this year. And those, you guys, are pawpaw trees. Let's go see if there's any fruit on them. If there are, heck yeah, I love pawpaws. But before I go get the pawpaws, if there are any, found another little geode. Into the bag you go, Mr. Geode. Bunch of fish swimming over there too. Go check these trees here. We're looking for little green fruit on them. I don't know if we'll be able to see them or not. Pawpaw is they call it the Native American banana. It's a kind of a tropical fruit. It's delicious anyway, but I don't know if they're ripe yet. Heck yeah, guys, I gave the tree a shake. The pawpaw fell out. It's not quite ripe yet. Man, that smells good though. All right, they still got some time to go. That white there will be the fruit. Nope, not ripe yet. Maybe about a week or so. Okay, good. Got another pawpaw patch. That makes me super happy. All right, let's get back down and do what we're here to do, and that's find some geodes. For those who don't know, that is the leaf of the pawpaw tree, and that is its bark right through there. It's got that smooth greenish bark. Pawpaw trees actually saved the life of the Lewis and Clark expedition. Whenever they were coming back to St. Louis, they had run out of food. Luckily, they were coming back around September. They found a whole patch of them. So the guys gorged themselves on pawpaws. They made it that extra 2 weeks back into St. Louis, and they didn't all starve to death. And for those of you that do not know, this is not a pawpaw. This is a black walnut. There's a black walnut tree here. They kind of look the same, but their smell is totally different. I love the smell of the black walnut tree. You can use these to stain clothes. In fact, that juice right there, I'm going to put a little on my finger, and you will see it'll start to stain my finger brown. It'll be like that for a couple of days. Bet you didn't know we would be foraging for food while we were out here too, did you? All right. It's a nice looking geode. It's pretty heavy though. I'm going to guess that this is a solid. I'm going to leave it behind. Like I said, I'm only looking for the best today. A little bit of a rattle, not very heavy at all. That's a good geode. Nice little round one, super light. Got his buddy. Both of these have a little bit of a rattle. Let's look at this one. One's got a crack in it. Let's take a look. Yeah, not bad. All right, tell you what I'm going to do to make sure I find geodes. I'm going to set my bag down here, throw those 3 in, and we're just going to walk a little bit. I got one. Bink. Into the bag you go, Mr. Geode, or Mrs. Geode, whichever you are. The geodes here form a little different. Now you will get some Keokuk style up here that have really nice clear crystals in them. That looks like a good one. Look at this thing. That's going to be solid inside, but that's pretty cool looking. I may take it. I'll probably leave it. Not a geode. But every now and again you get real clear crystals out of these. It was probably, I don't know, 9-10 years ago. I popped one open and it was full of oil. Look at that one. Let's get that out the ground. Oh, that's a nice sized one. And it rattles. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Down here, this is a massive geode. And Keokuk, it's a little on the small side. Walk back to my bag and put it in my bag. If nothing else, rock hounding is good exercise. Alright, let's keep moving. But after that one, you see what I mean. I wonder how many large geodes are buried in here. I'm not going to dig because the surface collecting's good enough, but I bet you there's some big things in here. One of these days we're going to get a good rain that's going to change all of this and dig a lot of it out. And I'll find some big ones. There's another nice sized one. That's a flat. It does rattle. I am going to take that, but I'm going to leave it right there for now. Don't worry. I'm going to unstack my rocks. This is just so I remember where the heck it's at. Also, it's got a little buddy right beside it. Just up a bit from him, another nice one. All right, let's make a pile right here. So far, we're having a pretty good day geode hunting. I probably need to be over there, but I'm going to walk this. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a geode right there. Oh, this water's cold. Let me grab that Yeah, that's a nice little geode. It's got a little slosh to it, probably because it's been sitting underwater. Making my way over to that other bank. For that, I will probably grab my bag. Let's see what else is in the water. It's a little slimy right now down there. Alright, let's get my geodes, put them in the bag, knock over my little stack. Some people freak out about that, others don't. And we'll continue on. But first, that's a weird looking geode. It's got a buddy too. Yep, I'll grab both of these. Alright, let's get the bag and then head on. Making my way back, and I saw this guy. Ah, he's a flat one. It's got a good rattle though. Alright, well, I'll bring my bag to them. Over my rocks. Pick up my geodes. Little bitty guy. Alright, let's move over to the other side. Well, that one fooled me. I saw that and thought I had a geode. Nope, just a big ball of chert. It'd be great for somebody who's napping arrowheads or making flintlocks for rifles. What we got here? No rattle, pretty heavy. I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna walk up here, turn around, and make our way back. Then we'll go downstream. Well, that is not a geode, but that is super pretty. Got a lot of chert on it, but we do got some drues forming there. This may need to be cut open. I wonder if I can do it without harming it. We'll find out when we get home. Well, for those of you that watched my video earlier this spring, this is the area I was crossing that was completely covered in water. A lot of stuff has moved through here. I have a good feeling a lot of stuff has been tumbled up. At least I'm hoping it has been. So here we are downstream. This is where I normally come and look. Let's see what we can find downstream. I hope I find some real little bitty ones. That's not a geode, but that is fossil. Remains of something. Lots of little spiders out here and turkey feathers everywhere. Must be getting near that time of year for the turkeys. Water's a little mucky too. Hope I don't step on a turtle. I feel bad. And I'd feel hurt, because if it's a snapping turtle, he'd probably bite my toes. Alright, let's get over here and take a look, and then I'll check down through here. Yep, reach the other side. Found a nice rattler. Into the bag it goes. My bag's starting to get some weight to it, which is always good. That means I've got geodes. No rattle, kind of heavy. I'll leave it. I could be wrong, it could be hollow, but you know what? I'm not worried about it. Somebody else can pick that one up. Or maybe me on my next trip. Just saw these two big chonkers sitting here. It's got a good rattle. Got some pretty crystals to it. And its buddy is good too. Weird shaped, but it's not bad. Alright. Let's go check where the water's been flowing. See if I can spot water. Well, I was going to walk that way, but that's pretty nasty. I doubt I'd be able to see anything with the with the water slowing down like it did. Oh no, bumblebee. Hold on, I gotta save that bumblebee. Ugh. Come on, little buddy. Climb on. Climb on. Climb on. There we go. Let's get him to some dry land. That's the best I can do. Alright. Hold on. Okay. He is safely on a stick. Hopefully he gets to the sun, or she gets to the sun, dries herself off. Ugh. Man, all sorts of stuff today. Rescuing bugs, finding geodes. Nah, not a fan of that one. Finding geodes, delicious fruits that aren't ready to be picked yet, but they will be soon. It's a good day. It's a good day, guys. All right, I'm gonna keep looking, and when I find some stuff, I'll show you. All right, I'm leaving my bag back there. That way I'm guaranteed to find something amazing. Like this. You gotta be kidding me. That was not planned, guys. I seriously just turned the camera back on. What about you? Yep, you're good too. Alright. Well, luckily I'm not far from my bag. There's another one. Little small one though. There's another little small one. A little too big to turn into a pair of earrings, so I'll leave it. I do like the small ones though. I think they're pretty cool. And that is not a geode. Looks like one, but that's just a nodule of chert. We get those in St. Louis too. But this, however, is a geode. It feels pretty darn solid though. What the heck. Bag's right there, may as well. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. Alright, almost back to my bag, and I looked down and saw that. Not as big as I thought it would be. It is super light though, so here's hoping. Lots of little bitty ones. Lots of little bitty ones. Alright. Well guys, let me load up my bag and I'm going to head back to the truck. Well, just as I was about to finish loading, I looked down and saw this one. It's got a rattle. It's a good geode. Alright. Throw that in there. Check our bee buddy. And I'll see you guys back up at the truck. Alright guys, I'm back at the truck. I got my geodes lined out in order from giant to small. I don't have my teeny tinies out here. I kept them put up. But let's see what I got, and then we'll get home and we'll cut some of these bad boys open. Well, I said cut. We'll actually break them open. These you try not to cut with a saw. But here are my giants. These are pretty good size. Those are the ones that you're always looking for. Then I got some decent size big ones. So I got my giants, my large, my medium. There are times I come out here and these are my larges, but yeah, I had a really good day today. My smalls, which are way better than my normal smalls. These are my mediums usually. And then my tinies. And this weird guy here. I'm excited to work with this. I want to see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to cut it or not. I mean, I probably should. I might just polish it. I don't know. But anywho, those are the geodes. Let's get home and let's get these bad boys open. All right, my friends, we are home. I got the geodes set out on my little table. I got my cracker ready. So let's snap some of these open, see what they look like inside. I think we're gonna go down the row here. So I'm gonna start with this one. Let me get it loaded up, and once it's loaded up, I'll show you the crack of it. All right, first geode is in. Here we go. Sorry about that camera work, guys. I am doing this by myself. Let's see what we got. Oh man, it's nothing but a solid. Looks like it may have a little bit of room back there, but Yeah, it's not a great one. It feels super light though. Maybe I'll crack it again here in a little bit. But that is calcite in there, along with the quartz. Alright. Let's move over to this one. I got a good feeling about this one. Alright, you guys, geode number 2 is loaded up. Let's see what we can do. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one inside. Look at that. Look at those beautiful little sugar crystals. Those are cool. Let's get this onto the table real quick. There we go, my friends. Look at that. A little dirty inside, needs a little cleaning. These are all the little crystals that came out. These are all the ones that were rattling around in there. A couple of nice little double terminateds, like this one. Heck yeah. All right, let's move on. All right, you guys. Well, it took me a couple days to get ready to finish this video. I had to go out and buy myself a new tripod because I want to show you guys these geodes popping properly. So let's get back to cracking some geodes. All right, next up on the chopping block is my weird shaped one. It does have a nice rattle to it. Let's get this bad boy popped open. All right, here we go. Let's give it a pop. Ew, it's not pretty inside, but it was hollow. So yeah, this one was pretty full of sand and dirt and stuff. Probably had cracks. Oh well, it did have that little hole in it. But as you can see, it does have some crystals in it. A lot of the little sugar crystals. This one's not so great. I'll toss it to the side. Let's go get a different one. All right, you guys. Here is that one I picked up that had the druzy on it. I decided to give it a cut. It's dried a little bit, but as you can see, it's just a big ball of chert pretty much. That should be pretty once it's polished up. Tell you what though, I am going to cut this big solid one on the saw. I want to see what it looks like inside, and then while it's cutting, we're going to go crack open another couple geodes that I got set aside that I think will be good, and I think we'll crack that one open too. All right, geodes in. Let's give it a crack. Oh, it is a hollow one. Give me 1 second here. There we go, guys. Now, it's a little dirty inside. That'll clean up, and look at all those double terminated crystals in there. Holy cow. It's actually a pretty geode. Wow. I'm very impressed with this one. We'll have to get that cleaned up somehow. All right, next up is that funky shell geode I found. It might be solid, it might not be. I bet it's going to be dirty inside because there are little holes in it. Let's crack it and find out. All right, funky geode is in the cracker. Sorry about the background noise. I got the saw cutting that geode. I got some big jet airplane flying over. I live near an airport. But let's crack this open. All right, we got a pop. Let's check it out. Okay, I myself have not looked at it yet. I'm guessing solid the way it fell. Oh yeah, yep, that's 100% solid. Oh well, that one can go in the refuse pile. All right, my friends, well, here are the geodes that I cracked open today, except for one. I already got rid of it. That is that big piece of chert. It's actually kind of pretty. I may give that to a friend of mine who does jewelry stuff. He might be able to do something with it. He may just be like, meh, toss it. My solid one, my big solid one, that is still kind of a geode. That really dark one, that was just full of the little double terminated crystals. My much cleaner one, again, lots of double terminated crystals that were growing inside. That last solid one, and the one y'all saw in my short if you watch my YouTube short. This pile here, I'm probably going to give most of these away to some kids. I'm doing a talk at a school coming up, and kids love geodes. And those that I don't give away, I'm going to save some of them back, because with Geode Fest coming up, I'm going to be doing some videos from there. I'm going to be collecting a lot of geodes. I'll crack some open in upcoming videos once Geode Fest is over. But I'm going to do my yearly live, guys, so if you want to see the cool geodes I find at Geode Fest, It'll probably be a couple weeks after that, but yeah, you're definitely going to want to tune in because it's going to be a good time. Oh yeah, and this one, the one I just cracked open. I almost forgot about him. He's not a bad geode. Well guys, that's the video for the week. Hope you enjoyed it. Hamilton hopes you enjoyed it. I always love going out and finding geodes, and well, we're getting close to Geode Fest, so kind of had to wet your whistles a little bit. But anywho guys, hoping you to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time we're out hunting rocks, won't we, Hamilton? Yeah, alright, okay, that's enough kisses. Say goodbye everybody. Bye everybody. He says bye guys. Have a good one.